Alright, welcome back, guys. Let's get loaded in here to Thea the Awakening. Take a couple minutes to reacquaint ourselves with where we left off, and then we'll jump right into it. Alright, starting with our village. Plugging away at our elven wood so that we can scum craft based off of that. And we are upgrading our smithy. It's a very small upgrade, but it also gives us an additional attract elf, which will hopefully help us build our army. Would like to get as many elves as possible. Once that's done, we will jump back into our scumcraft, which will be most likely clubs, unless I get a research point and can do staves, which will be a lot easier to make using our elven wood, because we can just do wood on wood instead of wood with another component mixed in. Let's make sure that we are not missing any valuable equipment on somebody. It's too heavy for her. The leather armor is going to be too heavy for her. So we're good here in the village right now. Taking a look at our expedition. Looks like we are well supplied. So we must have just resupplied before ending our stream on Monday. Gear-wise, we do need a lot of upgrades, but we are pretty set right now, I must say. As far as resources go, we have found monster bone. So once we research that, we can check to see if we have access to dragon bone or not. We have already gotten our nimble wood, which... That reminds me. Let's check. I don't think we have started it. We have not, so that will be what we craft after the smithy. Give everyone an upgrade for this expedition. We have our spider silk, so we're good there. We have located ancient wood, so once we get the research points for that, we can start to get some endgame weapons, at least, for the spear users. We do still need to find silver to give us a chance for mithril. Hey, noob, how are you? Amber, why aren't you working? Apparently it's not going to tell me if we've located it. We'll have to manually look. And then we have not found scaled leather, which will unlock dragon leather for us. But we have found obsidian, so that once we research that, we can unlock the chance for moonstone. Now, let's see. Yep, we have amber available. So once we get the research points, we can do that to unlock malachite, malachite and then ruby and so on. All right, so that's a recap of where we were. Let's get started. We were doing the smithy quest. Spider Queen and Militia Spiders. Pretty sure we could have auto-resolved this, but I'd rather handle the first fight myself just to make sure. We do get to go first, so I'm going to send out our hammer with Lord U. Lord U will kill this one, wound the queen. 15, so let's just make sure Lord U kills the queen by doing that. And then Imislava. Oh, first action. Alright, we'll take care of that later. Do I have a counter tactic at all? I do not. I really don't want this one to be a first action, so we're going to wait until it comes out to see what it does. Okay, so it's not a first action, which means I can first action Panda here to take care of that one. That gets rid of that headache. Let's go ahead and kill that spider. And this should be done. Easy peasy. Okay, we got a willstone. We'll keep it for now. We can put it to use. And a damage idol. Perfect. So, who is our mace user? You have a bad quality one, so that's an upgrade. And you're the only... No, I take that back. Lord, you will get that one. There we go. Out the willstone. Let's throw that on the medic. And let's get our children. What are you talking about? Yes, but how do we know this woman was one? Not really one to talk about something barely covering your bosom. Sure, we knew she was a demon of some sort, just not witch. Are they orc? No, but if they were orcs, maybe they were yours to begin with. Well, if they're not yours, I think we can take better care of them. For a social challenge, we are pretty apt when it comes to social. So I think we'll be fine. Rabid bears are not going to do anything in a social challenge. So this should be nice and easy. He's not that strong either. Imislava can... You know, instead what I'm going to do, counter tic-tac. There gets rid of the hardest one to take out. Counter offense. No, Rabbit Bear is apparently level 4 or higher. Level 5. Alright, still easy to handle. We're going to... Kind of a waste to confuse the bear, so I'm not even going to worry about that. What we're going to do is send out Panda to soak up the 4 damage, kill the bear. Jadzia to not quite kill that guy because I wasn't paying attention. So Lord U will finish the fighter off, and then Macewin and Imislava should be able to finish off the witch in the discard pile. Perfect. Give me my children. Thank you. And we got better at speech challenges. Perfect. Ooh, good experience too. Alright, obviously we're not going to give the children back to the demon. We're keeping them for ourselves. We're greedy like that. We finished our smithy, so we need to get rid of the old one, which is that one. And now let's begin crafting our baskets. We need spider silk and nimble wood. And the reason we wanted the smithies first, because at least now we have a very tiny chance of getting good quality baskets, as well as anything else we craft. Max that out. just shy of 10. What are we missing? We are missing spider silk, of course. Sweet, sweet nimblewood. Mmm. Too true. There's only one basket better than this, and that's if we used dragon leather. But that is for the future. Let's approach. I have the children, but what are you going to do with them? No. Listen, just go out with the damn dwarf. Sure, makes it sounds like a deal. We'll let the dwarf handle this. Game audio is very low again. Damn it. Let's see. Bump that up and bump up. Oh, I can't bump up the voiceover music. Okay. So we'll try that out. Let me know if that makes a difference on the next event. Hey, Coach Zach, welcome back. How are you? I'm getting a level. Ooh. Wait a minute. You're not our medic. Damn it. All right, we have our secondary medic in our expedition group, Natska. Lots of strength, including our medic. So that I can accept that. And if he's not going to get medic, I am happy to get strength so we can gear him up a little bit more. Doing well. Hope you are too. I am doing fantastic. School's got me a little nervous. Just found out today that I have to compose my own music. And I'm one of those people that never really cared for music. I don't listen to it on a regular basis. I don't follow music. I couldn't sing you a tune to save my life. And now I have to actually write and compose something to be played. Oh, dear God. Scary as fuck. But it will help me become a better game designer because in a pinch, I can then make my own music for a game. All right, let's take a look at our village. Ludmilla, level 7 confused. Good. Lots of health. I like seeing that, especially on poor Hans with his low life. Make some chiptune stuff. I am vaguely familiar with chiptune, but now I'm going to be taking it a step further and literally taking the music sheets and filling in the symbols for the music and then taking it to be played and recorded. It's a little crazy, but should be fun after I get past the scary bit. Hey, Justin, welcome. All dubstep all the time. Got me some Skrillex going, yeah. I guess that would be more techno than dubstep. Let's see. I was dropping the kids off. Wait, whoa, whoa. Oh, wait. That confused me for a second. That's the village kids. There we go. I was like, what happened to the fourth child? I'm so confused. Let's see. Drop all of the miscellaneous stuff off. And we might as well resupply while we're here. Let's take 320 veggies. Oh yeah, I gotta talk with the smithy, which means I need this ribbon back. Who's not busy? Did we... I'm so confused. I dropped Nastka off? That doesn't make sense. Give me that back. Her back. That's weird. I don't know why that happened. Rejoin us, Nastka. Thank you. I must have misclicked somewhere. Alright, Smithy. Alright, buddy. She agreed. Burn this and she's yours. Because I have her hair here to prove my honesty. She said this. Alright. Dwarves are pretty shitty at social challenges, so he's not a concern. I'm not too sure about the race. Let's find out. I get to go first, so we will send out Mistwin. He's our badass. Oh, wraiths are pretty shitty. So yeah, we definitely have this in the bag. Do I want to do counters? Nah, let's just keep sending people out. Yeah, I don't even think any of our counters would be high enough level anyways. There's a smith, and he's not that good either. He can take a few, I guess, jeers would be what we're throwing in this fight. Let's just get closer with everyone. Fuck it. By the way, was the audio fine for that event? I forgot to ask. Easy peasy. Is he coming through clear? Can you hear him on par with my voice? Let's see what he gave us while I wait for you guys to respond. That was not good. That's, I mean, good damn it. No? You hear no game audio at all? Oh, I see what's going on. That doesn't make sense. Hold up. Yeah, my OBS is no longer recognizing the game audio being played. Why? Okay, do you hear the game music now? So, this bow, it's a good weight to damage ratio, but not amazing. A bad quality shield. Okay, one piece of really good light armor. Not exactly what I would call worth it, but the kids were the main focus anyways. This will be very good on our medic, though. Really good armor and very low weight. Alright, Mace Twin. You are strong enough, sir, because you gain that point of strength. Upgrade your health significantly. Nice. Who's going to get the bow? I think it's still at 3 points too heavy for Nastka. Panda? Yeah, Panda's a good candidate. And Panda can have the shirt too. Alright, now I need to get to an event so that you guys can listen and see if the narrator's voice is coming through clear or not. Which means just running around a lot. Or I could head over to the Goblin Village. Yeah, let's do that.
As you look around and
there, can you hear this?
You see something of interest in the distance. You spot the outlines of some old graveyard ahead. Perhaps there is something of interest there.
Awesome. And is it a good level? Because I had to basically create a new audio receiver in OBS, so I kind of guesstimated where I had the settings before, and I don't know if it's well balanced with everything else. A little low, but it's hearable. Well, that I can fix. Alright, let's bump you up to about right there. And we'll see how that goes. The joys of getting a new computer and having to set everything up again and troubleshooting all the little bugs that come up. Alright, continue. We got a graveyard next to our village. Oh, that's a little disturbing. It's like we never noticed it before.
You approach a small, well-hidden village inhabited by goblins. The settlement is stowed away in one of the many craters left by the Age of Darkness. You see a wooden palisade, several huts, and a central stone-built monument, perhaps a shrine of some sort.
Let's go have a look.
You get in a bit closer, but the village is well hidden from your prying eyes.
Well, let's approach carefully, because we have no other option.
You come closer to the settlement with your weapons at the ready, just in case. Several guards step out from the village and block your way. One speaks up, looking around nervously. Who goes?
Who goes? We are but travelers. Get out of our way. We passed your silly test and got directions. There's supposed to be a party. Where's the rum? Damn it.
The goblins murmur amongst each other, but before they give you an answer, a really fat, old grey-haired goblin slithers in front of them and speaks. Oh, our mad Godric's little toy. Ah, that shaman of ours. He's one crazy fella. Genius, though, you know. So, you mastered his contraption. Wonderful. We must celebrate indeed. And I must give him a good old slap for bringing random folks into our village. But, as luck has it, we do need the aid of strangers, if you're interested.
I'm interested. What do you need?
So, in short, we have a slight problem with our mineral supply. You see, there is a little quarry not far from here, and it's owned by this funny demon type, the treasurer it calls itself. And you see, this fella is industrious. Instead of going around doing demon stuff, he's made a great business. But then he went and died, and his bigot son has taken over.
Ooh, can't stand bigoted demons. God, what's the world coming to?
The goblin scratched his head and shrugged his sluggish shoulders. Well, do you know what? I never wondered about how these ones procreate. They look kind of like shrunken dwarves, so I guess they have all the bits. Anyway, the point being, the son tells us he will not trade with immigrants.
I'm sure they procreate the same way everyone else does. Alright, immigrants, you say?
I know, right? The cheek of it. I was born on this land, and my family goes back 7 generations, you know. We survived the darkness, we worked the land, we kept the Easterlands going, and this fella tells me he won't trade with foreigners.
You know, it didn't dawn on me the first couple times I played this game, but this is a very interesting kind of like tie-in to current world issues, especially here in the States. Alright, this is ridiculous. What can we do?
It's easy. Talk some sense into the stupid treasurer. Convince him to trade with us, please. And if you do, we will reward you dearly, and we can open up trading between our villages as well. We have food, excellent leather workers, unique supply of monster bones, and much more.
Monster bones? Why didn't you say so sooner? We'll do it.
Wonderful. Thank you. Here are the directions.
I was joking about the monster bones, damn it.
A demon's safety issue. Good luck, and whatever happens, here is a small token of our gratitude.
I opened my mouth, and he fucking gave me monster bones. Alright, off we go. Let's go talk to a bigoted demon. But first, fight some spiders. It's an auto-resolve, they're freaking weak. This bow, I don't care about. We're gonna get rid of it.
You come across a small group of goblin peddlers carrying their cargo on some boars.
We just came
One
for your
of them waves
village.
at you to
Come
come
on.
over. They do not look well armed. In fact, they look worn and tired.
What do you want?
Hello, fellow travelers. I am Cresio, a traveling merchant from the lower lands yonder.
He points to a direction, but seeing no recognition from you, he adds,
It's a tough and barren land, like most, but we called it home for many years. In any case, we had to leave. We dwelt by a river, and the plague of the drowned Utopke drove us away.
Utopke. Okay, I've heard this game pronounce this monster 3 different ways now, so I have no idea which one's the correct pronunciation. Yep, they can be pretty damn tough. What will you do now?
We decided to try the journey. You know, all that nomad mantra about the road and how we're all part of it. I'm not entirely sure about it. I grew up in an orcish settlement with science and houses and all. And I have to live like this now, eh? But you know how it is. You find a partner, you fall in love, and here you are, on the road. In any case, can we interest you in an exchange of goods?
Perhaps. What do you get?
the goblin shrugs.
Well, in all honesty, not so much. We can trade one simple weapon. We don't have the manpower to wield it anyway. But we'll only trade that for fruit and herbs to keep us healthy. Or some leather and some animal bones. We had us some good hunters a while back. We'll trade that for some metals. Or we can trade something for a blessing from our shaman, but you'll need to give us food, wood, and some herbs. It ain't easy for her to do. She will mark 2 of you with the good fortune of the road. So, what interests you, and what can you trade?
Well, blessings are temporary, so that doesn't seem very worth it. I could be a dick and kill them and take whatever they have. But no. Apparently I have iron on me. That's weird. What? Oh yeah, I do apparently. Must have deconstructed something for it. So, we could... I think we'll take whatever weapon he's going to offer us. That's pretty cheap. 5 food, 5 herbs. Let's do it.
Great. This will help us a lot. May the road be good to you, or whatever. You get the gist. Good luck to you.
It's on par with what we have now. Not a horrible weapon. Ooh, we did gain a level, though, from that. Let's take a look. Strength is always nice. Damage. Health is good. Panda gain +2 gathering. You are a badass gatherer now, Panda. I love it. And folklore on Nesca. Are you my folklorist? You kinda are. I'm gonna have to look. I think we have folklore gear on the medic, so we can switch that over. Let's take a look at the village. Ooh, lots of health. Beautiful. Coach Sec, you gained a point of gathering. Well, you're helping us out now with your gathering skills. Not bad. Alright, let's take a look at this. My medic, yep, has folklore gear on, so we are going to remove that from him and put it on Nestka to maximize her folklore skill. which is over 5 now, which means we get a few additional options on certain events, which will give us a little bit more excitement. Yeah. That sword, I think, is the same as what we already have. Yeah. Yeah, it's not an upgrade for anyone, sadly. Oh well. Let's talk to this demon.
You come to what seems
This
like
racist
nothing more
demon.
than a small cave, but there are clear signs of cartwheels on the ground and bits of various minerals lying around. When you peer into the cave, it appears to be an entrance into a huge underground complex. But before you can explore it, a rather small, almost childlike yet bearded man in a wide-brimmed hat and a well-cut suit appears before you. He wears several gold chains around his neck, and as he opens his mouth, you see his teeth are made of diamonds.
I'm just picturing Gimli in a tuxedo. That's what I see when I hear that description. Hello!
Who are you? How did you find this place?
We were told of it by the goblin chieftain Mukashir.
Ah, that green-skinned slug. And the name? Does it sound like a nice Easterland name to you, my fellow? No, it does not. His kind do not belong here. Honest folk like yourselves should be using our land, not some foreign whatsits.
God, this sounds like so many people right now. Oh, they nailed this on the head. Okay. Why so much anger? The goblins have been part of our culture for many generations.
I am not angry. I just don't like foreign folk coming here and taking our jobs. My stones will only go to good people, like yourselves perhaps. Why don't we make a deal and leave these foreign types to themselves, eh?
And how is it that we're your type of people anyways?
Oh, you mean you're not magical folk? That is true, and it pains me as well. But as young and fresh as you are at your core from this land, just like my kin. We may not see eye to eye on every issue. Some of my kin are known to cross the boundaries of acceptable conduct, but as I said, we're all Easterlanders. So, do we have a deal?
I could fight him, but I don't think that's a very good option. We can just walk away, which gives us nothing. We can take the deal, which I'm not too sure what it gives us. But I think we're going to fight bigotry and convince him otherwise, because we're good at social challenges. So as we've already learned, rabid bears don't do shit in a social challenge. They're just there to take away your attacks. The Sashaks are okay, and the treasure is going to be pretty good. So we have 3 concerns, and we outnumber them. So the concern is very limited. There's a Sashak. Not very good damage, but it can take a licking. So we're going to send out Macewind. He can absorb that hit and kill it. Followed by... that's a pretty good counter offense. It would be worth it if it hits the Sashak or the Trader. And it hits a bear. Fuck. There's one Trader and the other Sashak. So, oh well, we can confuse that one at least. And then send out somebody who can do 7 damage, which would be Panda. And then these are bears, and bears don't have any damage, so these won't be used for anything. They're just going to sit there looking pretty. So Macewind gets a kill no matter what direction he hits. Oh shit, Macewind's going to die. I did not notice that. So instead, we're going to support Panda here, and then we're going to first action Panda. Panda kills it. Macewind kills this one. Lord Yu, Jadzia, and Dubrovka kill the ones in the hand, and then we should finish this on the second phase. Beautiful.
And so you see, you dishonor your father by treating his customers this way.
Shame!
Treasurer looks down at his fancy pointed shoes and wipes off a tear from his cheek.
Ah, damn you, bringing up the old man. You're right. He was adamant about his business being inclusive. I guess I shall just have to put up the prices for them lot. You can tell the greenskins I will trade, and here, have a small reward. After all, my stubbornness might have cost me good business.
Alright, so we got 4 topaz, which we can use for like a single craft to get a random stat. It's not bad. 14 granite. We need at least 25 to use in a building, so that's halfway there. And now I have Bon Jovi in my head. Alright, why can't we trade as well?
Sorry, my business is niche. Only selected clientele.
You dick. Oh well, we gained 4 permanent speech stats. I will always gladly take that. Alright then, deal's a deal.
Yourselves. Tell them to come at the usual time.
And we got a pretty long-lasting Blessing of Will. That'll help us for any future speech challenges in the next 40 turns. Alright, so we got that out of the way. What are we going to do now? We do have our research points, so we could research ancient wood and start gathering that up. Or we could research something else for the chance at other materials. Ancient wood is kind of pointless until we have the staves. So I think we gamble on something else. We found Monster Bone, and I think I really want to see if we have unlocked Dragon Bone already. So let's research that, please. We found Dragon Bone. Fuck yeah. And then Enchanted Bone, have we found that? We have found a lot of Enchanted Bone. We're going to go ahead and research that and go gather it, because we need magic gear. Where is that? That is around the lake from the village. Not convenient. That is next to the Nimblewood. That's kind of convenient. That one is just north of us. That one, maybe. And then that one's around the lake that way, so not very convenient. It's between the Nimblewood one and this one for what we would go to get. And then where's that Dragon Bone? Ooh, that Dragon Bone is pretty damn close to the village. I like that. We got lucky. It's a little far from the ancient wood, so we can't get them both at the same time, but still, that's pretty damn lucky right there. Alright. Given our current location, it's probably better to... I guess I can do this to find out. 13 moves to get to that one. 10 moves to get to that one. Well, that answers that. We're going to the north one. What is around it? We could get some testes with it. We'll see how the movement works for us. We could, or we could just go here and start gathering it right away. And I think we're going to do that. We really don't need testes right now. Come across the skeletal remains of an ancient dragon, clearly fallen many decades ago, as the bones are covered in moss, vine, and partly submerged in the ground. If it wasn't for Lady Lotta's luck today, you would have likely missed it. This usually leads to a confrontation of some sort. Let us find out, because I really want dragon bones. You go in closer to begin collecting bones, but one of the ribs has fallen and reveals a spider lair. The creatures rise up and attack. Ooh, I think this is blood spiders from last time. Yes, it is. So the militia spiders are a joke. We don't need to worry about them, but these 4 can really put the hurting on us because they all have high poison damage. Let's see. Luckily, I have almost all of my warriors in my active hand, 2 of them with the hammers. That's a very good start for us. There's 1 blood spider out. What can we do against you? We can confuse you. I think we're going to have to do that. It's going to be the best play. So, or we could first action somebody. You have 26 life? That's a lot of fucking life. Even Slava is up to the task to get that kill. Yeah, I think we wait and we first action. So for now, we're going to send out both of our hammers. Lord Yu will then kill this spider, wound this one. Dubrovka will then kill it, and depending on what comes next, if it's a militia spider, kill it. If not, wound the next one. So let's go with Bona next. Okay, yeah, Dubrovka will kill this one as well. Bona will then almost kill this one, but it doesn't get an attack, so we're not worried anyways. We'll send out Panda. Followed by... I think we're just going to sit tight. See what else comes out. There's the queen. There is one more blood spider. Oh, no, never mind. All three of them are out. Sweet. So these are both malicious spiders. Cool beans. Let's see. Let's go ahead and kill that spider. I have to use you for the first action on Imislava. So let's get some confuses going out. And we should not take any damage if I calculated this correctly. Perfect. Wish every fight could go like that. Alright, we won, and we got a gathering necklace. Very nice. I always like those. A okay one-handed axe. It's still kind of heavy, and I don't really care about the dexterity, so I think we're going to break it down for the elven wooden quartz. We got some enchanted bone and a nice, beautiful stack of dragon bone. Fuck yeah. And we got a damn good crossbow. We are keeping that. Alright, who's going to get what? Bona, you already have a oh, you both already have necklaces. So I think instead we're going to throw this on Macewin here. The reason being, with that necklace, in addition to the gathering, we also get concentrate, which is... Really, you're going to make me go the hard way? There we go. It is basically a spear version attack in both intellect and hex challenges. So it gives us more tactical options in those two. So it makes sense to spread it out to different people instead of piling them on the same person. Now, we also have this beautiful crossbow. Who is going to be the least useful in a tactical hand combat situation for us? And right now it's going to be Bona here because she doesn't offer shielding. So I think we're going to throw that on her. And now she can do a 12 range damage support. Very nice. Alright, let's get into position, camp, and gather these bones. Do I really want to get wood? Not really. Yeah, we don't need more wood. It's super heavy. We're pretty close to our cap already. Alright, next. Apparently we have... Oh, never mind, that's for the group. I was thinking we already finished our baskets, but we have 2 more to go. And then we'll have to figure something else out to craft. Crap, we won't even gain a research point off of those 2. Well, we'll evaluate it when the time comes. Alright, they have finished said baskets. Wrong group. That one. So, let's see what kind of scum crafting I can do. Let's go with clubs. Elven wood. Oh, we have tons of iron, so at least that's something we can do. That gives us 5 points each. That is option A. Is there an option B? Could do fur leather for 6 points. That's really not that bad. Sure. Just make a crap ton of those for our research. And that will definitely give us our level up. As far as our other group goes, how are we doing on that enchanted bone? We have only gotten 9 thus far. Not enough. We need to get at least 50 so we can craft a few magic gear items. Ooh, that reminds me, we also need shields to really maximize our magic bonus, so we need 2 research points for that. So light armor is going to be the next point spent for us. Ooh, 3 skull fight attacking our village. This is a tier 2 on Living Corpse, which is pretty scary. Yep, tier 2. Luckily, the first one came out confused. Now, if we're super lucky, this one is also the Unliving Corpse, and we won't have to worry about that damage. I could poke it, but that puts her in danger on the second round. I don't know if I like that. What are my options? Let's go ahead and counter tic-tac. And it was the other one, and it had a spear attack. That was a super lucky counter right there. Okay, so that means these are all skeletons. Less damage, less health. Confuse. First action. You don't do a damn thing. Alright, let's assume worst case and we fail to kill this guy before he gets to act. I need somebody that can handle 22 damage. Ouch. Well, she has half of that in a shield. So, Eternal Frost, you are our frontline meat shield. Oh, now we have to worry about this guy. I think we're going to poke him because she will survive if she gets hit by this guy. And then with her poke, that puts him down to 16. She won't kill it. It's iffy. Let's go ahead and do that. Then, let's say worst case, they fail to kill it and it's still just a little bit alive. We're going to send out Hannah. Now I know what you're thinking. Hannah's going to fucking die. Because 7 life, no shielding, and all of this damage. And you wouldn't be wrong. Except we are going to shield her and then confuse 2 of these guys. Which gives us a shot. So let's go ahead and get that shield going. Followed by Isbilut. Alright, we can... Oh, I fucked up. We can confuse the last one at least. That's not that great though. And then Ebonside. And what we're going to do is we're going to first action Coach a sec here. Now, hopefully these 2 attack right. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, good, good. Beautiful. That was kind of the best possible scenario for us. We took very little damage on Isbilut here. That could have gone catastrophically wrong if they attacked the left. We rolled the dice, and we came up with 6s. Alright. We have one person who needs a shield, so we'll go ahead and keep that one. We do have somebody with a 2-handed sword, so we'll keep that to see if it's an upgrade. And, ooh, a gathering necklace. Fuck yeah. Isbilut is wounded, but not horribly. That's not my village. Gathering necklace. Let us put it on. Who's my best gatherer? You are. You get the gathering necklace. And you know what? Let's go ahead and just put a basket on our people gathering the vegetables and the elven wood. The rest I don't care about. So that's going to be this gentleman here, Easebor. Easebor, enjoy your new basket. Who is missing what now? You need armor, but you can't carry shit. So you're just kind of stuck there. You need a shield. Enjoy your shield. You have a 2-handed sword. This is not an upgrade for you, though. And they all have 1-handed swords, which is not ideal, but they are poison swords. This is a bad quality one, so yeah, let's replace the bad quality one. That's base 5, max 6 damage, and this one automatically does 6 damage, so upgrade. Does anybody have a 1-handed axe? How much does your do, Coach Sec? 14? I really want to give you something else. This is base 10, max 12, so it's a small damage downgrade. But then we can give you a shield later on, or we'll just take Isby loot that we just gave him. Like, yeah, I hope you enjoyed your shield. It was a tease. We need it on our soldier. Yeah, I like that better. Then we can do the two-handed axe on Isby loot instead of the shielding. This is the same but lighter, so I guess we'll go with that. There, I think I prefer that setup more than what we had. You need help. Our medic is not doing hot right now when it comes to gear. Alright, how much have we gathered at this point? We have gathered 21. Still not there.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up.
Ooh, I didn't plan out my next child.
Grow up we must. One of
We
your
already have
children has
medics.
matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
I feel like we have a decent amount of warriors protecting both groups right now, so we need a gatherer to help out our expedition group.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Put that child to work. Alright, he has average strength, not bad. Average speech skills, that's acceptable. Above average gathering for a starting gatherer. So our manger is paying off. And he's got a secondary medic skill. Not amazing, but it's something. And then these are from our building, so those don't really count. Not bad, except his name is definitely going to change. Trezabovid. I'm not even going to attempt to say that ever again. You, sir, are going to be... Would you prefer I name him Justin or I hate your face? Speaking of which, everybody, this is IHYF Podcast. This is my buddy from my previous college who does his own podcast. If you want obvious, I'm guessing you want the I hate your face. If you want, you can post the link or shoot it to me and I will post it. He talks about a lot of mainstream media stuff right now, including gaming and music and video and film. And then we need to gear you out. You're obviously going to get a basket. Give you a smith's apron and... Huh. That's too heavy for you. Guess we'll give you a spear for now. And then you will join us when we come back to resupply eventually. That's 27, so we're halfway there. Let's put you to work in the meantime. You can help gather some elven wood. And we gained a level. Ooh, lots of health. Always nice to see. Beautiful. For our village, we got a little bit of everything. Our medic got a little better. Even, I'm going to say better way too many times. And Justin, you got better speech. You're going to help us out in convincing people to give us their gear. Poison on Hans. That's always nice. Not too bad. Not bad at all. How are we doing? 45. One more batch.
You realize a group of attackers is approaching your village fast.
Oh, damn it. Two
A
arms.
group of crazed scavengers attacks your village. They run around like crazy and try to grab whatever they can, while others attack your people.
Conveniently, we have 13 people protecting the village, so it won't hurt us too bad to split the party up. which is only 2 people missing from the fight. So yeah, let's do that.
You divide your people into 2 groups. One is sent to protect the children and stock, while the other hits the main body of the attackers, hoping this way you can scare the rest.
Fight! 6 scavengers. Nice and weak. We got this. First one comes out confused. Convenient. Let's see. We could poke it. Probably not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and pokey poke. And she will kill it on her turn. Which means, shit, we have nobody with shielding. So, in case one of these guys has a spear, we're going to send Izvilut out first. No spear, no spear. Perfect. I get 2 cards. Izvilut's going to kill this guy. However, this one still gets an attack. So, we have plenty of confuses. I'm not going to worry about that then. 13 life, though, means we need Ebon Tide to be the one to possibly deal the killing blow. Followed by... let's do a counter tic-tac. Oh, it was a spear. Beautiful. Fuck, and there was still another spear. Thankfully, it was very weak, so we took minimal damage, which is fine. I accept that. Alright, let's send out Branka next. And Hannah. No more spears. Good. Alright, let's do some confusing. Confuse. Confuse. She kills this one. Izvilut kills that one, so we don't need to confuse him. They won't attack now. So Ebentide will kill no matter what direction he hits. Branka will also kill no matter what direction she hits. And Hannah's just going to kind of bonk somebody to piss them off. Just in case we miscalculated and Branka gets hit. She's clearly dead if she does. And we don't want our medic to die, so we're going to shield the living piss out of her. Rub some dirt on it, Ebentide. You're fine. Tis but a flesh wound.
Your strike team defeats the scavengers,
single
while your
wound.
defenders manage to hold off much of the scavenging. The damage is contained, and the scavengers gone. Some of your men learned the value of good planning as well.
Alright, we got some meat out of them. Beautiful human jerky. Love it. And an iron sword that is not going on anybody. We're going to break it down for the iron. Ludmilla and Zadavuj gained 2 in tactics, which means she has a level 10 confuse. And he has a level 5 confuse. But that level 10, that's pretty badass. That's going to help us a lot to protect the village. Hoorah! Alright, that should have gave us, over 50. So let us break camp and head home. And this way we can put our craftsmen back to work in making some magic shields for us.
The skies darken, the air becomes thick and stuffy,
But
and
first,
a chilling silence befalls the
Perun
land.
is pissed.
Then a hungry grumble tears across the land, and the sky is torn by a white flash of Perun's fury. A thundering storm cuts through the skies, and your village is in its path.
Brace yourselves. Winter is coming.
The storm rages for hours on end. Thunder strikes from the heavens, bringing destruction and fear. Trees fall before your eyes. Stones fly as the angry winds blast into every corner of the land. Fires break out where the angry hand of Perun hits hardest. As your people try to stay safe, some inevitably fall prey to small injuries.
Alright, the named people that we have in our village is Kochasek, Ebentide, and I Hate Your Face Productions. Which one of you is the dumbass that's going to run out into the middle of the storm and try to die? Let's find out.
The storm is nearly over, but the last few angry thrusts seem more vicious than ever. One of the people, terrified and confused by the chaos, runs out into the open.
Oh, and Eternal
and finds
Frost. I forgot
shelter
about him.
under a tree.
Alright, so one of you... Oh, and there's also Hans. So there's quite a few of you in here. One of you has run out into the storm like, I want to die. Let's go save whoever the dumbass is.
You run after the fool and try to take them back to a safe place.
We're going to say it's
But a
Hans,
thunder strikes
even
the
though he's
tree
not
they
here
were
to
hiding
defend
under.
himself.
You both receive some burns, but you see the tree fall where your friend stood just seconds ago.
Damn you, Hans. Stay inside. But because of the cowardice, we did gain 4 total will, which is always nice. That's our health in Hex and speech challenges. For 7 wounds for Hans and 7 wounds for Ludmilla. I mean, that's bad, but we'll heal it within 2 or 3 turns. So, not the... Oh, shit. Somebody's bleeding out from that. I put my foot in my mouth. Hans! Oh, that's right. You have such terrible life. Oh, crap. Alright, we need to calculate this real quick. Calculator. You, sir. Where is it? You have 7 wounds divided by your max life of 9 is a wound scale of 78. Your base survival is 70. So as long as our medic is an 8 or higher, we're fine. So our medic is a 14. Remember, we have bloodbath on, so that 7 is doubled. So Hans is guaranteed to survive. No worries. Got lucky there, Hans. Oh, normally 7 damage wouldn't be that bad, but when you only have 9 life, 7 suddenly is daunting. Alright, let us resupply, drop off our wonderful enchanted bones, pick up Justin to help us gather more stuff. Where are you? There you are. Boom. Drop this off. Ooh, and the dragon bone. Fuck yeah. Now if we could just get some dragon leather, we could make some pretty good stuff. Alright, that's good. And let's production, crafting. I never researched it because I'm a dumbass like that. We want crafting, light armor, confirm, shielding, confirm. And then let's make magic shields. We need you. We still don't have any coal, sadly. Maybe I should spend a few turns going and gathering that. Now, what is going to maximize our magic from this? Or actually, the enchanted bones gives us magic, so that's not going to change. This is a 995 shield. That's pretty damn good for a shield. We could do malachite, which is a little less armor, but we'll get a random 4th stat. Which, if that 4th stat happened to be medic, that would be fucking amazing. That's worse than the malachite, so we're not even going to worry about that. We could do elven to also give us attractiveness, but we already have the attractiveness we need to lure bandit captains to join us. Ooh. We could make a single one out of topaz, which is a little bit better than the malachite. And that's kind of it for options. So I think we're going to make one of those. Also, since Ebentide has a skill of 12, that means we only have an 8% chance of getting a bad quality piece of gear. Which sounds very small, but 8% comes up more often than you would think. We will also make, looks like 2 of them out of malachite. Yeah, you know what? I could be using elven wood for this, which gives me a slightly higher good quality chance. Sure. We'll make 2 of those. They'll drop down to do that one. That's kind of it for now. And then we'll reevaluate once those are made. So, I think I want to go gather some coal right now, which luckily is not very far away. It's right here. It comes up about 8% of the time. Statistically, yes. In actuality, no. Alright, do we want wheat? We really don't need more wheat. Let's just get the elven wood with the coal. Because, like, I don't know how many of you have taken statistics classes, but if you flip a coin, statistically you have a 50% chance of getting heads and a 50% chance of getting tails. And if you do like 10,000 tests, that proves true. But if you do 100 tests, it's going to be more like probably a 70-30 ratio, just because, you know, nature doesn't follow the odds every time. All right, we want to focus on the coal. Can we get every turn? Every turn, perfect. And then we'll just gather what little elven wood we can in the process. Perfect. I never restocked our food because I'm a dumbass. So, how many more turns do we have to gather the elven wood? 2. Alright, let's sit tight for 2 turns and reevaluate. How about now? 4. So we could get it, use up all our food, and still make it back to the village before we start to take starvation damage. Sure, let's do that. Oh, we got a random person joining our village. What do we want? What do we want? I would really want an elf, but we only have a 2 in attract elf, so that's very unlikely. So elf preferably. If not, I would really like another gatherer. What do we get? We got a crafter. Fuck. Very good at speech challenges. Average strength. Decent crafting, but the smithy kind of skews that. Smithy gave him +2, so he's actually low end of average for crafting. Decent attractiveness. He does have a base gathering skill of 1. I guess I asked for a gatherer, and that technically qualifies. Okay. Igor. He kind of looks like an Igor. Do we have anybody new watching us to name him after? Ah, Fagwent. We don't have anybody named after you. Welcome to the team, Fagwent. And welcome back. Don't really have a specific job for you, Fagwent, so you're just going to help us with our crafting attempts. Speaking of which, let's make some more magic axes. We only have the 1. It never hurts to have more. Let's use elven wood for that. What can we use down here? We could use elven wood, which wouldn't be bad. That's a pretty good axe right there. Doesn't look like an axe. It's more like a sickle. We could use that, which makes it super heavy and not any better. So, ooh, forgot about the gold. Yeah, let's make a couple. 3 golden axes? 3 magical golden axes? What? Alright, if we get any more crafters, we're going to have to kick our warriors off the crafting team. Or we could relegate them to cooking for us, which then questions the whole sexist thing. Why are we making the women cook all the time?
Searching through the area, you discover a skeleton propped up against a rock. The poor fella seems to have all his belongings with him, and there is no sign of a struggle, so it's unclear what killed him.
That's Igor. Oh, God. Alright, let's examine the bones carefully. This could be the Red Plague.
You discover a slight discoloration around the person's teeth and his nails. Your medic knows that these are the signs of the Red Sickness, a relatively common but sometimes dangerous affliction, especially to the weak. The good doctor knows how to search the body without touching the infected parts.
Do it, but no touchy.
On the body, you find a simple weapon, clothes, some basic supplies, a single key, and a letter written on an old parchment.
So we got some string, some leather, and then a super heavy Not so good two-handed axe. What am I saying? Hammer. It's a shitty damage to weight ratio. And because of its weight, like, you have to put it on a warrior if you're going to use it. Alright, let's skim the important bits.
The letter is addressed to a woman called Alma.
In fact, I'm not even going to keep
tells of
it.
a chest buried nearby. The body has a key to open the chest. The letter warns of a swarm of rats that may have their nest there, and that they spread the disease. The dead man was on some kind of quest when he died, and reports that there are rumors of seeds from the burned cosmic tree in the world. It was written at least 25 years ago.
Alright, I've yet to do this and come across rats in the cave. I have come across bandits. I have come across rabid freaking bears. But no rats. And of course it says bear lair. I wonder what's in there. Alright, one last turn to gather some more elven wood that we don't really need.
Celebrated during midsummer when the sun shone brightest. The tradition continued even when the dark veil shielded the skies. But it was during those dark days that Kupala Night became a beacon of desperate hope, and a night for calling upon the gods to return to Thea. The seasons have changed after the darkness ravaged the world, but it is time for the first Kupala Night since the sun's return.
Alright, let's prepare.
The Kupala Night was once celebrated only once per year, when the sun's power was closest to Thea. But during the darkness, the special night was celebrated as soon as the mystical signs were read by the village elders. As to what those signs entail, every wise one seems to have a slightly different story. There are several ways in which the solstice can be celebrated.
Alright, let's celebrate.
The Night of Kupala has many faces and traditions that need to be upheld. Bonfires are lit with sticks and stones and placed on hillsides or other high places around the settlement. Offerings of food and animal stock are made in honor of the many gods. Music, dance, and laughter accompany the night's rituals. But the main event is chosen by the village elders with each solstice. There are several ways to celebrate the night and prove yourselves. Some may take more time, some may be risky, but doing nothing is not an option.
Alright, so the ones that stand out to me, you can, if you are cursed on a lot of people, go swimming. The curse will be lifted, and all is good. The bonfire, I want to say, gives you a little bit of health, I think, or it's a blessing. Can't remember that one. But the one I prefer is the make a wreath of flowers and hair, because you can get children out of it, and children are your most precious resource because they're bodies, and you need bodies. So let's get some children.
This night, you choose to honor the old traditions by following the rite of love and fertility. Any unmarried lad or lass looking for love and its fruits makes a wreath of field flowers, weaves their own hair into it, and then sends it down a river with a small lit candle attached on top. If the candle burns the wreath, or if it sinks in the river, its maker will not find love this year. But if it survives the flames and swims with the currents, it's a clear sign of love to come. If someone finds such a wreath down the river, fate dictates that they are the chosen lovers.
Let our wreaths flow.
Every hopeful singleton weaves their best wreath in hopes of attracting a soulmate. Some clever conspirators hide downstream and accidentally find the fated wreath. Some wreaths swim away with the currents, but bring joy and hope to the hearts of their makers. Soon after the Kupala night, a stork visits the village and gifts a child to one happy couple.
Yay, free child. And we all got a blessing and will. Always helpful. We also gained a level from that event, so let's take a look. The Brovka is attractive. Not quite enough to seduce a captain, but we already have somebody to do that job anyways. Lord, you now have a level 4 confused. We need to work on that. So that's still not quite useful. Censored for hot wreath action. That's a fetish right there. Bona gain gathering. That's nice. Level 10. Very good. Plus 2 divination on our medic is actually a good thing, especially once we give him this magic gear we've been crafting, because this is poison damage in a magic challenge. Much appreciated. Now our village, let's take a look. Kochasek, level 6 confuse, getting pretty useful there, Kochasek. Hannah gained more gathering, always nice. Of course, that is her first point of gathering. This is our medic, so that gives her some use in the village other than healing us. Hans with more poison damage. If you keep getting that, Hans, you'll be a pretty dangerous in a fight, especially once we give you a two-handed axe. Ton of frost gain health. That's always nice. Cool. And we are starving, so let's break camp, head home, resupply, pick up our magic gear, all that good stuff. So drop this off. We're going to keep the food. Let's get more wood. And this time, let's not forget our veggies. Veggies are all important. 10 people means we need 400 veggies for 40 days of food. We got enough herbs for now. Let's drop off the coal for our crafting purposes. Speaking of which, we want... So, one of our gambling shields came with folklore. That's okay. Not the greatest thing to come with. Attractiveness, again, it's okay. Not the greatest. And perception. Kind of the worst of the three options, really. But it was a high perception. So we'll go ahead and take it and the attractiveness. We'll leave the folklore one for our folklorist in the village to help intensify that stat. And we will take our magic axe. 8 children, that's nice. I approve. As far as other gear, we will also take the baskets. Alright, our medic is going to be the other magic user, of course. So he loses his spear, but are you attractive? You are not. How about our other magic user, Bona? You are attractive, so you get the attractive shield. Here comes the dragon. Oh, God, Eventide, bite your tongue. Of course, this is too heavy for him. Damn it. Oh, we really need a dragon strength belt. Oh, I don't have the research point. Oh, I do have a research point. Haha. But I can't make it. Maybe no. I need 2 points to make a dragon belt. Damn it. Yeah, we can't do that right now. I would love to put this shield on him. And I could technically if I got rid of everything else. The armor is too heavy. The basket is too heavy. Oh, but the upgrade one is not, so... Okay, he's a little less protected, but that's quite alright. Who else is going to get stuff? So, let's take a look at our gatherers. Give them upgraded baskets. Justin already has one. You get a basket. And then does anybody else have base gathering amongst our warriors? No, you have a basket and you have a basket. Okay, so we'll just kind of upgrade them as well. Jadzia, here's a basket. Lord you. Let's give you the heaviest basket we have, since you have pretty high strength to carry it. Bona already has one. You already have one. You already have one. Nastka has a 2 gathering, so let's give you the lightest basket we have. That's an improvement. Beautiful. That armor is probably going to go on Panda. Yeah, we're going to put it on Panda. Upgrade. Now we can drop all that crap off because we don't need it. Perfect. We are ready to go. Question is, where are we going to go? We need to continue exploring. We need to unlock more things. But it is almost nighttime, which means we are not going to uncover anything while exploring. Oh, but it's all about to be daytime, so let's just head this way. In fact, we could probably do the princess quest. Should be strong enough. Time for bed. All right, Coach Sec, have a good night. Thanks for joining us. If you've already left, I'm sorry I missed that, but you tend to catch my VODs, so when you see this, I apologize. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a very good day tomorrow, and we will catch you. Let's see, tomorrow's Thursday. I'm going to have class again at this time. Sadly, I cannot stream, and my workload is looking pretty heavy for the foreseeable future, so I will probably see you again on Friday. So until then, enjoy your week. Anyways, back to the game. Oh, we never checked in on the goblins after we dealt with the bigoted
You
demon.
approach a small, well-hidden village inhabited by goblins. The settlement is stowed away in one of the many craters left by the Age of Darkness. You see a wooden palisade, several huts, and a central stone-built monument, perhaps a shrine of some sort.
Let's talk to Mukashir.
So, you've spoken to the treasurer yet?
Yes?
Nope.
What? That's weird. I could have swore we did it. Let's try that again.
You approach a small, well-hidden
Ah,
village inhabited
gotcha.
by goblins. The settlement is
That's what I get
stowed
for not
away
paying
in one of
attention.
the many craters left by the Age of Darkness. You see a wooden palisade, several huts, and a central stone-built monument, perhaps a shrine of some sort.
So this is a design flaw in my mind because this shouldn't be an option once we've succeeded. This should be the only option available to us, but whatever. Let's report in.
So, you've spoken to the treasurer yet?
That stubborn thing was really hard to talk to, you know, but we made the deal, although I don't know how you can work with him.
Yes. Well, if it was an easy task, we wouldn't be looking for strangers' help, right? In any case, business is business, and we must all survive. Thank you, friends. Convincing a bigot to see reason is no small feat. Here is a small token of our thanks.
We got more monster bones, not too useful, but the malachite will give us some more gambling options
So
for gear.
let us talk business.
Ooh.
Our villages should trade and help each other. We can exchange 20 iron for 20 leather, 10 gold for some advanced trophies, 3 ranged weapons for some advanced trophies, minimum 10, 2 sets of armors for some rare trophies, minimum 8. Want to trade?
Ooh. Ooh. You know, honestly, I really don't care about our ranged weapons. I rarely use it right now, and we will continue to collect a shitload of them as we play. Getting 10 advanced trophies is not a bad option. And what the game considers trophies is things like trinkets, artifacts, things like that. So the additional gear slots for our people. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Let's trade the 3 ranged weapons.
Excellent. Here we go.
Oh.
See you next time.
Apparently trophies is also considered anything that was animal related. Well, I feel stupid. I spoke too soon. Not the greatest of trades, but we do use that in our gear crafting right now. I was really hoping for a trinket, though. Damn it. Oh, well. Off we go. Or we could trade more. No, we're just going to take that and leave. I totally know what I'm talking about with this game. It's not like I put 400 hours into it and still don't remember all the quests. What are we going to do? We can... I guess we'll scumcraft again. Let's see. Let's do clubs. Elven wood. I'm not going to waste my coal on a scumcraft, though. But what can we do to maximize our gain? I think we're just going to stick with the iron. It's not the best, but 5 points each one, and we're going to be able to make, what is that, 22 of them for 110 points. Yeah, that's not bad. That's at least 2 research points for us, which we will put to good use. Alright, so while they're working on that, let us explore. And hope that we find something amazing before the end of the stream today. I think I would count it a success if we found scaled leather and silver. Lots of fur leather. Hello, what are you? Unliving spiders. Oh, you're not a concern. Hello, rats. I'll let you come to me. You're not worth my time. What do we got? Steel. Not the silver, though. And I guess we'll fight some skeletons. Let's. We're not that good at magic yet. I need to control myself. Like, I can auto-resolve a hex. Iffy. Let's go ahead and poke him. Justin will kill it on his turn now. Followed by Dubrovka with her hammer. Oh, good thing she was shielded. Spears. I love to use them. I hate to fight them. Alright, I get 2 cards, so we'll send out Imislava next. Followed by Jadzia. Then Polko, and why not? Let's confuse to be safe, even though we're going to destroy these guys. We're done. And we got a pretty weak mace out of it. But it's free iron, so we'll go ahead and break that down. And then we got another damage doll. I love it. That's going to go on one of our warriors. Sure, let's put it on her. 31 damage, very nice. Next turn.
Today was a good harvest day, and some of the village folk even managed to
we're gonna
brew
get our
some
drink
Samagon,
on.
a strong spirit, not for the weak-hearted.
All right, let's get drunk.
The Samagon kicks in like a speeding troll ramming itself into your head. You collapse into your beds in hopes of sleeping it off. At night, a nasty little demon, Gnichia, is attracted by your libations. The creature rests on top of your chests, squeezing the air out and meddling with your minds, trying to take your willpower to feed itself. It is making your heads hurt and your guts turn and twist.
All right, let's fight this Gnichia. I need to remember that. Next time I get drunk, just blame it on the wicked Gnichia. Let's do this. Cure sickness. We are pretty much badasses at cure sickness because it relies on our gathering skill and will for a lot of things. So let's start with Izbor. Izbor would have gotten a kill before it got pumped up by that thing. Counter tic-tac. Perfect. And your counter offense not likely to work, but your confuse will. Let's send out Eventide for now. Oh yeah, we're going to confuse this guy because he has the most damage. Cannot first action anybody, so you're going to get an attack off, but either one of us will survive that, which we're fine. Let's assume worst case and these two kill this one and this one's still alive. That means we need to do 11 damage to kill it. Izbalut can handle that, and then everyone else will clean up the discard pile. Like so. Beautiful.
You fought off the nasty Gnichia, and although you feel sick the next morning, it is nothing more than the usual hangover. The whole village actually feels healthier after you defeated the demon, and you discover its body has turned into precious stones.
So a couple topaz, not bad, not bad.
The fight with the demon left some of you feeling stronger in your willpower.
Permanent stat gains are always appreciated. You can throw them at me anytime, game. Alright, nighttime is approaching. Oh, we got a lot of monsters here. Alright, let's go ahead and auto-resolve that fight. They're weak. Don't need that sword, but thank you for the meat. Did we uncover anything amazing? We did not. Damn it. Okay. So I'm going to avoid them because we need to maximize our daylight usage to uncover resources. They can come and fight me on their terms. I don't care. We should be strong enough to check out the gold mine now. I mean, gold isn't too useful, but we might get more stuff out of it than just the gold. And nighttime's here, so yeah, let's go ahead and do other things.
Of the gold mine. 2 shafts remain active enough to try and explore them, although they are clearly not stable enough to call safe.
Let's go in then, of course.
You now have a choice of the 2 tunnels to follow.
Left or right? Well, we have the blue option, or we have the red option. Let's go left.
You go down the left shaft. The air is heavy, and the tunnel is dusty and unused, but you see a golden light at the end of it. As you approach, you see a treasurer, a goblin-like demon, sitting on a pile of gold.
I could talk to him, or I could attack him. Let's be dicks. Alright, we have 2 Sashaks, 3 rabid bears, and a treasurer. So basically the fight we did against the bigot demon, except now we're actually fighting them instead of socially taking him on. So we do have to be worried about any damage that comes our way. I do get to go first though, which means I want to start with Dubrovka and her hammer. Ooh, her hammer's not enough for a bear. So we're going to get a little pokey going on. Nastka. Let's see, it's going to be 6 damage now. That allows Dubrovka to get the kill. Beautiful. Like it. Love it. Good. Do it. Next, we will send out Jadzia. Yeah. Boost his damage up all you want. I'm still going to kill him. The Sashak is as good as dead from Nastka, so I don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and get a counter tic-tac going. One less bear to deal with. Is always appreciated. Next, we will send out Panda with her shield. There's another bear. Let's go ahead and poke it with Justin. Justin, you know you like to poke bears. Let's see. This confuse is worthless for us, but we do have 2 to ensure that we take no damage, which is always appreciated. And then let's go ahead and make sure that Justin doesn't get poked for poking a bear himself. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Dead. We win. No damage taken. Give me that gold.
You defeat the treasurer, and the gold is yours for the taking.
That's not a lot of gold. Range damage ring made out of gold and topaz. I think we're going to break it down for its materials. I don't really care about the stats it offered. A single dragon bone to tease us. A wooden training sword. That's useless. No, thank you. And 18 bars of gold. That, we can scumcraft with it. And we can go again. Second turn.
You discover the remains of a gold mine. 2 shafts remain active enough to try and explore them, although they are clearly not stable enough to call safe. You come back to the mines and try to enter, but you discover the shafts have collapsed for good.
Damn. Alright, let's leave. I think I've only maxed out at 3 attempts in a mine, and then it collapses. Let's see. It is nighttime, so exploring is kind of pointless. So I guess we can clear out these nests. Let's do the beehive first. Spiders, give me your silk. Thank you for the silk, and an armor ring, and a damage idol. Fuck yeah.
Another night falls over Thea, and restless souls of the damned seek out the living in envy and anger. You can almost feel the approaching wave of these infernal wraiths seeking to burden your souls. But this night, a welcomed guest is seen in the shadows, a Lapiduk, the spirit catcher. This bizarre-looking creature, resembling an overgrown toad with long claws, yellow warts, and a row of razor-sharp teeth, is actually a humble servant of Veles, in the old days tasked with the hunting of wayward souls and misbehaved wraiths, but now hopelessly overfed and ever busy with his task of devouring evil spirits.
Good, leave him to it, and hopefully we get permanent will.
Thanks to the Lapiduk,
magic
your people
blessing.
sleep well this night, and many feel the magical touch of Veles upon them.
Well, since Bona is in our party and Hannah and Bolko are in the village, I wouldn't mind getting the Wraith event or the Elf event right now, because this is more than enough stats to handle that. And we gained a level from that. Let's take a look. Alright, Dubrovka has a level 9 Confuse, very useful. Jadzia, level 10 Confuse, beautiful. More attractiveness around the board. Bolko has level 10 Confuse, beautiful. And our village looks like lots of health and lots of strength. Very nice. Eternal Frost has a level 10 confused. Very useful. Awesome. Alright, let's take out this hive. Oh, we can't hunt it. That would have been nice. Alright, we'll fight them. I do hate bees. Bees are annoying. They always have piercing attacks. You could send out your armored units, but they will just get poked down by all of them. So what I like to do, counter what I can, and then let the rest come out. Or, since the blood bee came out first, what we can do, which is kind of recommended by me, is poke it yourself, as long as you don't kill it. And now Justin will kill it on the first turn. These ones cannot poke him because it only pokes the rightmost card if it's an enemy. So we're safe from them. Like I said, he kills that blood bee, and then we just have to worry about confusing these three so that they don't turn around and hurt him in the process. So we're good. We'll let the rest come out. And of course, neither of them would have done damage because all three of them. So we would have been fine anyways. Piercing damage comes out at 1/2 the rate, so 1/2 of 1 is a half rounded down to 0. It means no damage from them, but does not matter. Let's go ahead and kill that one, confuse the other two, and then send the rest of our warriors out to clean up this mess. Time for the Wandering Elf to show up. Fuck yeah, man. I would love a Wandering Elf to suddenly show up right now. Oh, and I forgot to equip our lovely little gifts. So, who's going to get our new damage idol? Bolko is... Oops, that's not the damage idol. Come on. Damage idol. There we go. Mace Twin is too weak to equip anything. So, we will give Justin here the armor and distraction ring, as well as the armor button. And then we'll head towards the skeleton tomb. Looks like our guys have finished making the clubs for our scum crafting. What do we want to do next? Let's go ahead and research the spears so that we can scumcraft that. And I also want to get our blessed tree symbol going so that our blessings are permanent in our village. So let's go ahead and craft that first, since the... Oh, never mind. We are missing either amber or stone. We are very close on the amber, though. Alright, I will keep that in mind. We'll do a little hunting for that. Let's go ahead and scumcraft some spears. Ooh. Never mind, we're missing something. Well, let's see. 5 elven wood and 3 leather would give us 5 points. That's not bad. 5 and 3, okay. What's the difference between a club? This is 4 and 2 for 4 points. So 6 materials for 4 or 8 materials for 5. Four points divided by the 6 materials is an average of 0.67 points per material versus 5 points divided by the 8 materials is an average of 63. Alright, so the spear is not the better option. We will stick with the club here. I know it's very mathy and meta what I just did, but that's how I play these games. Alright, let's hit up the skeleton tomb. This time we're going to go with the hex since we have our magic blessing. Except the magic blessing is on the 2 people that are in our tactical hand. Shit. So we're going to do a lot of meat shield tactics in this. For now, though, we have a very amazing counter offense right here. So let's do that. And then the rest, not too useful right now. So we'll just let all 3 of them come out. Or make him stronger, that's fine too. So 9 damage. Well, Panda won't do anything, but he can absorb that attack. Then Imislava will absorb this guy's attack on round 2. We'll do a couple more meat shields, followed by Bolko. And then we'll get closer with the 2. Oh, I already fucked up. Oh well. I should have did the support ally on Bolko before I sent these out, but I forgot. And it doesn't really matter. It's just 1 extra point of damage. Go meat shields. Dead. Overkill. Overkill. Alright, round 2. Damn it, again, they're both in my tactical hand. Unlucky. This time we don't have a good counter offense to work with, but that's fine. Once again, we're just going to let both cards come out. Alright, that makes it even easier. So, Nastka here is strong enough with her shield to take both hits from it, so we don't need any more meat shields. We'll send out Bolko and the other 2. And that should be it, and we win. Beautiful. We got 2 swords that are not great. They're kind of on par with what we already have. So we're just going to break them down for their resources and continue on. Looks like there's a lovely spider nest down here, but I can't move right now. But hey, the spiders came to us. Auto-resolve. Thank you for your silk. And a folklore ring. Not too useful. This is the mace we've been making in the village, so we'll just go ahead and break that down. Let's see. I think our folklorist already has full gear for that. Let's check, though. Where's my folklorist? Yeah. 2 and 4, 1 and 3, 1 and 3. So that's not too useful for anyone, but it does have sturdiness, which is good in a physical fight. And you know who are good at physical fights? Warriors. So who's my strongest warrior? 16, 13, 13, 13. Dubrovka. Have a sturdiness ring. It's basically leech damage in a physical challenge. Let's see. How are you guys doing on your production? Still chugging away. That's right. We do need to pick up amber from somewhere after we take out this nest. We don't have amber researched. That's going to bite us in the ass. Oh well. Maybe we can come across a bee to kill. A black wolf crosses your path and you feel it wants you to follow him somewhere. Sure, this sounds safe. Surely this is a sign from Horus. Let us follow him. You follow the beast and it soon disappears, but in its stead you find a pack of rabid wolves fighting amongst each other. Well, let's kill the beasts. 4 wolves should be super simple. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Nazca can poke it and then kill it on her turn. Lord Yu with his hammer will take out the next 2. Very convenient. Let's go ahead and counter tic-tac the last one just so that we don't have any stupid first action surprises coming at us. And we'll send out the rest of our warriors, and this fight is already won. We got a little bit of fur out of it and a bad quality crafting hammer. Let's break that down. Rejoice! and run away. Blessing of Dexterity, in my opinion, is the least useful of all the blessings. It really only helps you in a stealth challenge, which is very rare. And the fact that it lasts 10 turns means we're probably not going to utilize it. But we got more fur and bones for scum crafting, at least. We cannot move further. We can do a fight here. I don't know what we're fighting, though. Malicious spiders, auto-resolve. Thank you for the silk. And armor that I'm not going to use because it's so freaking heavy. Next turn. Are you bees? Rats. I would really like some bees that us. Ooh, hello. You are a very, very nice sword. Good quality means it's much lighter than normal, which gives it an amazing damage to weight ratio. Means I'm definitely using it. More spiders. Auto-resolve for some more silk and a dagger I'm going to break down. No bees, though, so still working on that. And this sword is an upgrade for Bolko here. Perfect. And it's super light compared to his old sword. Love it. Alright, let's hit up the spider nest. Still just an auto-resolve fight. It's kind of simple. It's bad quality, but it does have a single point in gathering, which makes it very useful for me right now. We're going to keep it, except not that. And put that on one of my gatherers. Who was the best gatherer again? 11, 13, 14. She gets it. So, bees. I don't think we found a nest before, but there's a nest right here. The way you can tell is you look for little branches and with a ball on the end, and that's their hive. So we are going to head towards these things and try to get some more amber. We gained a level. Let's take a look. Our medic gained more gathering, keeps him useful in parties when we're not healing. More health is always nice. Increases the odds of us surviving death because we have more max health to divide by. Strength is nice. That's more damage and carry capacity. Shielding is like the secondary health. So not going to complain. It's very nice. It's a pretty good level for us. And then our village, Ebentide, you are once again more folklory, which is good. You now have enough points to give us more options. I approve. Lots more strength all around. And Hannah gained another point of gathering. Keeps that medic useful in the village as well. All in all, pretty damn good level right there. Let's keep heading towards the beehive in hopes of getting more amber. We did not come across anything resource-wise. This is why traveling at night is kind of pointless for uncovering things, because you can only see what you walk over and nothing around you. So unless you happen to walk over the one thing you need, you're never going to find it at night. Alright, broken skeletons. I should not have auto-resolved that. That was just me talking and not paying attention to what I was doing, but it worked out for us in the end. This shield is kind of heavy. It is heavy for what it offers, but we are kind of limited in our shields, so we'll keep it for now. We might have a single user still needing a shield. We'll take a look. This time, 3 non-broken skeletons. Definitely requires our attention. Skeletons can have piercing attacks, so you want to stick with shielded units. Conveniently, everybody in my hand has a shield, so we're not really concerned about that. Let's start with Bona. Bona here is not quite going to get the kill. It has 25 life to her 23 damage. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and support her for that kill. And then we will send out Bolko next. Bolko does get the kill. 22 life to his 25 damage. So these two are already taken care of. Which means we will next send out our medic, who amazingly has pretty damn good damage. And then Panda. Oh, that's right. We gave him the magic axe. Forgot about that. And he's more than enough to kill that skeleton. So we've already won this fight. We've overkilled this fight because Panda's not even going to get an attack in. Easy peasy. They gave us a very big, very heavy shield. Not too useful. It's got decent shielding, but the armor's not very good. We're going to go ahead and break that down, as well as the dagger. I don't want to know why skeletons were carrying a fruit pie. And we're being attacked by bees. Yes, give me your amber, please. Auto-resolve. No! Damn it. You were supposed to give me amber. We need like 2 pieces. Ah, are you made of amber? You're not. Damn it. Oh, that gives me an idea when we get back to the village. I'll have to check that. Alright, let's fight these skeletons. The Pavis was amber? Ooh, I'll have to look. I wasn't paying attention to that. Let's start with our hammer with the Brovka. She doesn't have the greatest shield, but she should be fine if they do have a spear. Which if they do, they didn't use it, which is fine by me. Let's go ahead and counter tic-tac that guy. And then send out... let's do Bolko. Dubrovka kills this one, has just a little bit of damage carry over to him. Bolko kills it. Then we will do... We get 2 cards, so we'll do Imislava and then Bona. Which should be overkill. Yeah, this is overkill. Nice. Alright, we got another Pavis, which this one is not amber, but we're still going to break it down. And some fried chicken. Again, skeletons. Did you mean this one? No, that's darkwood and leather. Do we have... Oh, we do have amber. We have 7 pieces on us. Production, construction, blessed tree. We needed 4 more pieces. So yeah, we're good. But the thing I wanted to check is if one of these pieces of crap gear that we have is made of amber, and we can just break it down now so that we don't need to wait for our main party to get back. But it looks like I'm not that lucky. Most of this is stuff I scum crafted, sadly. Cane and leather, damn it. Aha, right there. But are you going to give me the 4 amber I need? Dismantle, yes. Did we get 25? Oh, 24. What? 1 shy. 1 shy. That is some bullshit. All right, now I'm gonna do. I'm tilted. We're gonna do something that could be potentially stupid. Her sword is made of amber. Her shield is made of amber. I'm very seriously considering getting rid of that shield, just so that I can get this tree built right now. Her folklore ring necklace. Yeah, we're getting rid of that. That's the better sacrifice. Dismantle. Please give me the 1 piece I need. Thank you. Woo! Let's do this. Construct. Tree symbol. Amber. Do we have the nimblewood? We don't have enough nimblewood. We could have made a better one, but we don't really care about the stats on it. So we'll do straw and wood. These don't matter. You still get the permanent blessing whether it's a +1 or a +5. You still get the remove curse whether it's a +1 or a +5. So it doesn't matter at all. Confirm. Build this immediately. Fried chicken from a skeleton. Fuck yeah. What do we got right here? We got 6 skeletons coming for our village. Well, they're fine. They can handle it themselves. It is starting to become daytime, so since we no longer need to hunt down these bees for their amber, we can start to pseudo-explore again. We only see a single hex width around us, so it's not amazing exploration, but it's exploration nonetheless.
Ambushed. A group of thugs stands in your way, bearing weapons and vile grins on their unshaven faces.
Hanky-panky.
They look determined and unafraid. From their confident stance and sideways glances, you suspect they may have friends hiding nearby. One of them steps forwards and speaks. Your goods or your lives. We need some metals and a weapon or two. We're not too greedy. We can do this the easy way, or, well, you know the rest. We're just fine with either.
Oh, what mighty swords you have right there.
You've got a pretty face and sweet talking tongue on you, so why not try and use it? Laughs one of the men. The other bandits look a bit confused, but you seem to have captured the attention of their leader. You feel the captain is interested, but you do realize at this point that you'd better put your mouth where the money is, so to say.
Well, hello there, Captain. Your sword is certainly the biggest.
You flex your muscles and show off your best features. You smile, wink, and laugh at all the jokes, even when they're not funny. The captain seems to be more and more interested.
Flirt on!
Well, you tried to sweet-talk it with the bandit boss, but he wasn't buying it. His way of things is simple. You either give him the goods, or give him your special goods. No middle ground.
Alright. He is rather handsome. Oh, gods visit the village. Oh, why is your sacred tree looks like a pile of garbage glued together? Recycling, fine, fine. At least Mokosh will be happy. Oh, God, Anonymous. Welcome back. Thank you for the laugh. All right, we're going to have a little alone time with the captain, and we see if we can't sleep our way into his heart to join us.
The bandit captain takes you to the side and says in a lowered voice, "Listen, I really do fancy the pants out of you. Let's make that clear. But I ain't a rapist or something. So, we can just sit here and enjoy a drink, and then I'll just play my part back there with my men. Or, if you want to, I really do think you're like the sexiest creature I've ever seen." The imposing bandit leader turns bright red and looks straight into your eyes, waiting for an answer.
Hello, Orizob? Or is OB? I don't know. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, we're gonna sleep with the captain, because I want him to join us. Well, you aren't so bad yourself, What the hell? Let the good times roll.
Swayed by their honest speech, you let go of any doubts and let yourself be taken by the passion of the moment. The two of you spend the next hour together, and the two parties waiting nearby have no doubts about what is going on. As the time comes to depart, you see the captain looks rather sad to let you go. Alas, this will likely be your last encounter. The captain collects their people and leaves, true to their word. There are clearly some bandits unhappy with the decision, but a sharp glare from their boss quietens any discontent.
Did you see the new Thea 2 trailer? I did. So they now have 2 trailers showing off 2 of the gods. Looks very interesting. I cannot wait. They are going to be doing a Gamer Conference Expo next week in England. So I'm hoping to see a lot more trailers come out after that, especially of their gameplay, which always gets me excited. Also, to remind everyone, on the 18th, which is next Monday, they will be starting their Kickstarter campaign for Thea 2. I will definitely be supporting them myself. I recommend if you are interested, or if you love playing Thea, or even if you just like me watching me play it, go and give them a shout out or throw them a buck or two if you want. I'm sure they will appreciate it. Let's see. Shakes my head. Sleeping your way to the top like always. Are the other band is joining in? Or just the captain? Just me and the captain. So we gain permanent stat increases. Always nice. And then we are going to this as a role player, this option makes sense, but as a gamer, I would never choose to lose one of my best people to go with the captains. So I'm going to try to get the captain to join me.
You can't bear to see them go. Driven by a flash of passion, you run after your lover. The bandits look at you surprised, but clearly taken by your sudden plea. There is a long and awkward silence. Then one of the men puts his hands on the captain's shoulder and speaks. "You've been a good captain to us and swell company. Some of us owe you our skins, most of us owe you more. But your heart ain't in the game no more, Captain. If you want to go settle with the pretty thing, we ain't gonna stop you. Hell, we'll cheer and come to the nuptials." The captain nods in gratitude, shakes the hands of all the band, and then grabs you in a long and shameless embrace. A captain joins your party and becomes part of your village.
Yes, the captain is a girl. Bow chicka wah wah. I don't think anybody's complaining. Let's see. Unfortunately, bandits are kind of crap when it comes to most stats, but captains are pretty damn good at speech, and they make great meat shields when it comes to hex and speech challenges. She conveniently comes with traps as well, so that might give us the option of hunting, although it might need one more point for that. I don't remember. As far as everything else, kinda an average. Decent strength, though, for a captain. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'll take it. It's an extra body. And she came with quite a bit of gear. I don't know what she has equipped out of all this, so we'll just leave it alone and take a look after. Oh, we got somebody joining us. We got a couple people joining us. What do we got? Orizab, welcome. Welcome to the Liberation Army. Thanks for joining. Always appreciated. And apparently it's only Orizab. My thing just went off twice. At least in my headphones, so I thought two people did. Anyways, welcome. Thank you for that follow. I always appreciate it. And welcome to the group. You are welcome to chat anytime. We talk about any and everything, especially gaming. And let's see, where was I? We are checking out the captain. Captain needs a new name. Aw, she comes with a pony. What's a good name for her? Well, we just had somebody join us, so welcome to the team Orizab, which yours is actually lowercased. I hope you don't mind being a female captain. Oh, we got another person joining us. What do we got? Ton Burial, welcome to the Liberation Army. Thank you for that follow. I will give the next person that joins us your name. Let's see, 9 armor. This is better. Why didn't you have that equipped? A bad quality sword and not a great shield, so we'll do that as well for an upgrade. Alright, there we go. Backstab armor. Okay. I have no more movement, so we are done for now. Next. And it is about that time, so this will be the last turn of action before I call it a night. We'll go ahead and auto-resolve that fight for some turkey legs. Nice. Alright, let's see. Anything worth exploring? Let's go up a little. Quartz, that's not amazing. Nothing there. Looks like more enchanted bone, but we already have plenty of that now. So yeah, we didn't find anything exciting today, sadly. Oh well, maybe next time. Alright guys, that is it for me tonight. It's time to get to bed so that I can get up and go to more college classes in the morning. I want to thank you all for coming out and watching me play Thea the Awakening. If you haven't heard, they are working on Thea 2 currently. We are looking at more information coming out very soon. The Kickstarter campaign to support them starts on Monday. I will be providing additional information as that comes out. So until next time, thanks for watching. Game on, friends, and have a good night.